Oh, God. Hey guys, just a quick brew before we go into tonight's investigation. Just see if anyone jumps in before we head off out there. I'll just be looking at internet while a couple of people jump on. So I just need a bit more information about tonight's investigation. Oh, Angela, you all right? So the reason why I'm doing this little stream is really just to show you that I'm actually all right. I'm still doing well. The team are actually going out on an investigation tonight. In less than an hour, we'll actually be there. We've also got a little secrets, but we'll reveal that once we get to the location. Now, it is somewhere that I've been before, but the team hasn't, so it's going to be extremely interesting. This place has a lot of history. It's extremely old, and that's all I can give you at the moment, but it's very, very old, and I'm looking forward to actually getting out there and doing a proper, thorough investigation tonight. I have got a video to make soon that was filmed at Emma and James's house not so long ago. We've got some relevant responses and some good activity actually taking place at that home. So I look forward to the Ghost Inside My Home episode 4. That'll be dropping a couple of days. That should be ready. So I'll just catch up on all comments and that, guys. I don't know how long I've actually got on here before we have to go out. So let's have a look. So hello everybody that's just joined. Yeah, we all right. Hi Paige, yeah, I'm all right. I've got the ear end, so I'm not. Well, I've recovered more or less. Hi Emma, you all right? I'm Angela. Got loads of people in today. Hi Mickey, all right? Nate. Yeah, like I said, everybody that's just joining. Sorry if I haven't said hello. There's just that many. Yeah, you've got a blue spanner next to your name, Emma, I think. So if anyone starts causing trouble, you're an administrator. You can just get rid of people, people that start swearing and causing trouble. Just click on their name and boot them out of the stream. We're quite lucky. We don't really get much or many people causing that sort of problem, so it doesn't really matter to us. But if they do, just get rid of them. And if anyone else does want to become an administrator at any point, just let me know and I'll try and do it in this video while we're online. But yeah. Got a few things planned today, so don't worry about that. Just give me a second. I'm back. Just sounded like someone were running upstairs, but there's nobody even there. So, hi everyone that's just joined. Like I said, we are going out on an investigation tonight. I've just opened this Reynolds off because it is started spitting earlier on, but the place where we're going is outside. So that's what I can say, but I can't say where. You'll obviously know once we get there. I think Mark said that we'll be streaming around 9 o'clock. It might be a little bit earlier, but obviously we've got to get there, film as introduction and things like that. Get a bit of history about the place and stuff like that for film. So we'll try and get that bit done first before we go live and introduce something to you, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling better, guys. I had a rough 5 weeks, I'm not going to lie. Nurse has actually said that I was this close to death, and the thing that scared me was, I had a fractured skull and bleeding on the brain. When I was in a coma, there was nothing. It was just black. Only thing I can put that down to being is the amount of drugs that were actually put into the body to help me, come back round. I had ventilators in and all sorts. Horrible time in my life. Something I don't really want to remember, but obviously I've got to. It's just one of them things. I've just got to move on from that. Luckily, I'm extremely lucky. They've never seen anyone recover quite as quick. I passed all tests. I've got all my memory. Everything's bang on. I do struggle with a little bit of speech sometimes. It's just very simple words. It takes me a couple of seconds to think about what I'm going to say, but it's just part of the healing process, and it'll be back in no time. But yeah, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm getting there. And yeah, Angela, the spirits were keeping you safe. Well, it's very strange because hospital actually spent my recovery in, after I'd come out of the coma, I got transferred. There was someone in my room for 4 nights, sat at my windowsill, and every time I turned round, he'd gone. And on the final night that it was there, I had loads of cards that were given to me by people, and they were in window, but these windows were sealed with blinds across. And the night that he vanished, the cards flung across the room, and obviously I couldn't move because I was just on drugs and things like that, you know, from hospital. I couldn't really do all, but every single card shot across my room and curtains flew open, but the windows were shut. That were to me, that was a sign that whoever were with me for them 4 days decided that they were off. I don't know if it was someone from my family or someone just making sure I were all right. It was weird. It's blew my mind. Next Saturday, myself and Dave are going to Gainsborough Hall, where we will be helping out Really Haunted. We're going to be helping them on their investigation. We'll be with Kat Howard. She's asked us to go along and give her a hand. It's something that we enjoy doing. We love working with other people, so I'm looking extremely forward to doing that, and so is Dave. And then the week after, we're at a 600-year-old pub in Leeds. Obviously, that was all been organised by them as well. You know, it's like a charity thing for myself, something that I never asked for. I never asked for no donations or anything like that. I was in a coma at the time this happened, so I can't thank people enough for what happened. You know, I was just at that point where if anything did happen to me, I wouldn't have known. That's how far gone I was. I couldn't walk in a straight line. I couldn't think for myself. I couldn't even talk. I had Carl Travis from Walking Exploring. He come down yesterday, come all the way over here with his partner Kelly to actually see me, which were nice to catch up and have a good time. We'll be doing something together soon as well. So the team will be meeting up with those guys, and we'll be heading to a couple of new locations. So I'll just have a drink of this brew. Yeah, that pub event, Emma, is going to be brilliant. We can't wait for that. It's going to be very, very interesting. You know, 600 years old. I've got a lot to read up about the place before we go. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of things I picked up there. Tonight, again, extremely, extremely old. Who knows what we're going to catch there? I mean, I do know things that are being seen there, but I can't give away too much at this moment in time because it'll just give away the location. And we don't really want to do that until we get there because obviously, you know what it's like with teams and things out there. Teams just rock up and try hijacking and things like that, which is something that we won't do. If we're already there, then we're there. If someone's there when we get there, it's rather work with them or move away and go back at a different time. Where's your house, Nate? We do like travelling. Obviously, we're based in South Yorkshire, so we don't want to be going too far this minute in time. But we do travel, and it's something we're not scared of. We've got some top locations coming up, so we can't wait for that. Hi, Casey. I hope you're all right. Thank you for everyone that's wished me well. Like I said, I'm getting there now. The headaches have finally gone. It's just we've got things coming up now with court and that. That's the next stage, but I can't really say anything about it because obviously we don't want to cause any problems, do we? But yeah, like I said, court ghost researchers. I'm back now. And I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm going to hit it hard. Since this has happened to me, I know it sounds silly, but I've got brain here. I can't believe it. I was very bad at maths and things like before this happened. Now I can just sit there and solve things on paper without even using a calculator. And I mean, hard solutions, hard questions. And it's just like, I'm interested in things that I never bothered about. I just can't describe what's happened. I'm seeing a lot out of the corner of my eyes now more easily, and my hearing is just like I can hear things before it's even like picked up on a spirit box. It's strange. I don't know if that's to do with head injury or what. I don't know if it's done something, but I don't know. It's just changed me a little bit, and I think it's for better. I'd stopped smoking 5 weeks since this happened, so that's really helped me as well. All bad things that I were doing has just been wiped. I've had a chance to start again. So I don't know if it happened for a reason, if that's why I've been, how do I say it, fine, or why I've come out fine. All bad things in my mind have just gone, so I don't know what's happening. Asylum, we're like an asylum. I've been to a couple of asylums before. I just wish we could have got into Iroids Mental Asylum again. You know, we did go in there, extremely lucky. We just walked straight in, and it was just one of them places. Hey, what's up, pal? You alright? Hey, look. Look at this. Say hello. Say hello. Look.
Hello.
Look.
Is that Daddy?
It is me. These are Daddy's friends on here. Look.
Baby, my best.
Not your friends, they're my friends.
Oh, my friends.
What are you going to do? Play with Mummy?
My friends.
They're my friends.
My friends.
Oh, he's turned bad, guys. He's turned into a rebel. Right, rebel. Are you going to go play with Mummy then?
I'm climbing down to
Oh, my eye. Let's put me eye. I've got to go soon, though. Back it. Where you go? Are you going to go play with Mummy now? Here, look, take these. Take these dominoes, here. Look, watch. Take them down to Mummy, look, she'll play. Oh, come on. Alright. Go see it, man. Hold on. Oh, pick him up. Come on, look. Let's put it flat like that. Come on, that's it. Yeah, carry on, yeah. Have you got it? Hold on tight. Have you got it, yeah? Have you got everything, yeah? Go on. Like that. Steady. Hold on to the thing with one arm. Go on, yeah, okay. Hold on, no, hold on. Hold on like a good player. Oh, sorry guys, I've had to blackmail him with a bit of with a pack of dominoes. But yeah, bless him, he's started terrorising me. I can't have a minute without him like jumping on me. It's mint though, isn't it, when it's your kid? Yeah, he does. Levi, I've got a picture from 1987 when I was born, and something around, I think he was about 1 year old, same age as me. I've got a video somewhere where his face is dragged onto mine, and it fits perfectly. The eye shape, the ears is absolutely identical. And I mean identical, it's actually scared me. It's just like a carbon copy, it's unbelievable. The youngest son actually looks a bit more like his mum, but he's starting to change now. He's starting to look a bit more like what Levi did. But yeah, that's really what got me through everything that happened, and that's what kind of pushed me further and made me recover quite quick. The hospital couldn't believe how quick we recovered, so it's all been good. But it's bust me back into this paranormal thing, and you know, I was at first thinking about just ending it all because I realised what it's something to do with paranormal. I'd had nothing but bad luck since I'd been to Ancient Ramin a couple of years ago, but I don't know if it was a sign that I should keep going. I don't know. Anyway, I wiped it all out. I've started again. We've got new ideas for us films, which is going to be interesting, and that's going to start tonight. So obviously, when this film's done from tonight, you'll see that we're going to be working a little bit different. So I'll just have a quick read through comments, guys, and see what people say like. But yeah, guys, if anyone like is local to us or has any locations that we can access, then just email showreaperparanormal@gmail.com. You know, we're happy to try and head over there and investigate these places. Because we're always looking for somewhere different. It's, you know what I mean? It's not new for us. We'll go anywhere. Yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait for this investigation. Sorry, I'm just reading all the comments, but everybody's put on like that. So, but yeah, we're getting there, guys. But tonight's going to be a good investigation. We're going to change the way that we work. Hi, Simone. Hi, Danny. Yeah, we're all good, mate. We're all good. Yeah, we're all right, mate. Cheers. So everybody that said, cheers to me and that, it means a lot, guys. So I'm just, if I do go quiet, it's just because I'm reading all these before I have to go, that's all. The reason why I've not been on Facebook, guys, is the police have actually kept hold of my phone, looking to see, what things were posted on the internet and things like that, before the thing took place. Luckily for me, it was just totally random, so we're all right. So I'll get my phone back soon. I'll be back on Facebook, updating and things like that, which I can't wait for because I've set it up to my phone, so I can't get on Facebook without my phone, which is an absolute nightmare. I was touched in the hospital by a spirit. Are you on about Are you on about the hospital I was on about, Marlene? Because that hospital is horrible. So I'm just catching up. I don't know what time Mark and that's going to be here. Well, Mark and Dave today. Will I work with Mark from Paranormal X again in the future? In a simple word, Wayne, no. There was a reason why I left that team in the first place. We made the choice and it's turned us into who we are today. Started off on my own, now I've got a mint team. We love what we do. We have a laugh, but when we're investigating, we take it as serious as anybody out there. I don't see how anyone can claim to be professional paranormal investigators. It's not even been officially proven, even though we know it's real. You can't class yourself as a professional because it just doesn't exist in that term. Even though we all know it's there and we've seen things with our own eyes, we felt things touch us. You can't class yourself as a professional because there's no right or wrong way to do it, is there? You can't go around saying, I'm a professional, this is how you do it. Well, someone that does it totally different might come forward and say, no, you don't do it like that. How do you know? There's no right or wrong way how to do this. Everybody's got their own methods. And that's what I enjoy about it. It's nice to work with people and see how they work. I mean, when we go on investigations, we don't even use protection at all. We do no intros, no seances at all like that. We just go straight in, all guns blazing. And if we get caught by something, it's his own fault and it happens. What was that now? What's up?
You put that in mine.
You what, pal?
You put that in bed.
Oh, yeah?
You put that in bed.
Put him on bed?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, there's a million ways you can do it, guys, and that's what makes it so interesting. So if you hear any talking now, it's Levi playing with his dominoes.
Yeah, it's his daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, Levi.
I know it's Levi, I can see it. Bloody hell. Yeah, ramming guys is what are they doing? Ramming guys is extremely strange. I know. What you were doing? What time?
Oh.
Don't you drink this tea? If you head back then. What time are you going to bed tonight? Huh? But yeah, guys, we can't wait. So, Old Nick. You need to go to the Old Nick in Gainsborough. Oh, Old Nick, yeah. I've heard about that place as well, so that's going to be interesting. Where can I get your book? I think, Angela, if you go on his Facebook page, not group, it should be on sale. It should be there. If you click on it, it should take you a direct link. But I think if you go on Kindle and just Google it, that should take you straight to it. I've got to actually update that as well to an actual paper version as well, because obviously at the minute it's just, it's online, but you can download that, to from Kindle and things like that. So you can get it there. I can't really say what happened to me, but I was assaulted, and that's all I can say. That's all I can give you at this moment in time. Hi, Janet, you all right? Yeah, when you do go to these abandoned places, you've said exactly what I've been saying to guys. Every time you go to these abandoned places, there's always something. There's always something negative there. I don't know if they're moving because it's empty and they're left alone. It's like when we went to Wentworth and we found the old Stuart accommodation. I went round a corner and something hissed in my face, and as I'm running away, it sticks its head out of the corner. You can see it jet black. It's blacker than the shadows, and whatever it was intelligent because it was looking straight towards me. It was making sure that I'd actually left that area. The weird thing about that place was that the building was absolutely red hot. It's been abandoned for years and years. Every building we went in was freezing, but we went in this one, no radiators, no power, and it was boiling. I'm like, why is it so hot? And I mean ridiculously hot. I don't know, whatever this thing was, we're doing some sort of ritual. I don't know. It was jet black, scared crap out of me. So I'm this scared now when I go in little dark places. I always think about something coming out. These things exist. Well, it's breathed in my goddamn face, and I can't really explain much more than that. Absolutely terrified me. So I always send Dave in first now, so you can have a look. Yeah, best thing I ever did, Angela. And it's all falling apart now, and you'll see people not wanting to work with certain individuals because of stuff that they say and way that they behave. So obviously, it's obvious who's in it for genuine reasons. We'll still make a video if no even happens. We don't care. We go out because we enjoy it. We pay money to go to drive for miles till we get to this place we want to go to. We do it because we love all build up to it. We love interacting with fans. We love having a laugh. We love messing about on videos. We just really appreciate what we do. And in October 2016, there were me on my own, 1 subscriber, which was myself. Now we're nearly at 5,000, but these are 5,000 people that just want to be here. We're gaining them every day, slowly and sure. We're not paying for anything. It's all genuine. People are here because they want to see us stuff. We try and show it for what it is. We try and show you how it is. We don't cut straight to scenes unless it's a massive long spirit box, and then there's no point showing you it all. But we try and show you it for what it's really like. Sometimes we'll go on an investigation outside. Even we might be there 7 hours. We might have half an hour's worth of footage. That's what it's like. I'm not the biggest fan of EVP recorders. I believe we capture that many on the camcorder's audio anyway. I can't see the point of leaving an EVP recorder somewhere and then flicking through the static noise for half an hour till you come across an EVP. That would drain some time. If it comes up on camera that's left static in a room and a voice appears while there's no one there, you've got an EVP, but you've also got your secondary validation by it being on the actual camera itself. So yeah. Brett, I see you've changed your name again, pal. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good, pal. Cheers. I'll catch up with you all soon anyway, once I've got my phone back. But yeah, we're really excited for tonight. So I'm just trying, things. Like I said, guys, I won't see a point of being it paranormal if you're just going to start making things up and messing around. What will be the point? And if we do anything and we realise that it could have been us, we'll say straight away on camera, that could have been us, just to back ourselves up, because what's the point of doing these things if you're not sure it was something else? We've all been stood in rooms and we've heard things speak to us in the same room while there's no one else there. How do you explain that? There's no power in half of these places. It's just strange, isn't it? But yeah, I try when we are investigating, guys, we do try and be as professional as we can. But like I said, tonight we will be doing a live stream once we get to the location, and you'll look forward to hearing about this place. It's extremely interesting. Like I said, I've been there before, but I'll not really tell you anything until we actually get there. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. It should make a good video. Yeah, it's the voices. It's always negativity. But while I were in hospital, I had a lot of time to think to myself while we're in this room, because all I had were a clock. I wasn't allowed to tell you at all. I had a lot of time to think about things, and it did cross my mind that all these things that we do communicate with, spirit box, etc., they always come across as negative the majority of the time. Is it because all the positive spirits and things like that have all moved on to another dimension or a better place, such as heaven? And the things that are left maybe are people that's committed suicide, murder, people who really are just in hell. Are these or demons or something negative that maybe not even human in form? Maybe these are the beings that we are communicating with. They trick you into thinking that they're a loved one. This is how they work, and it just flashes your head. There's so many answers and we don't know it. So we just go out and try and catch it. This year's been very good for us. We've caught a few spirits on camera. We've been in, national. You are? No, I'm not thinking. It keeps hijacking the stream. So yeah, we've been in major newspapers quite a bit. I've been to East Drive a few times. We've been all over, and places have been getting good. So we've got a lot of activity, and that's just spur at minute on camera, guys. So it's all good. Like I said, everything's going to be quality. We've got some good ideas for tonight, and we're going to change where we work, and we are doing a Ouija board tonight. Mark didn't want to do one last time. We got a bit panicky. The place changed very, very quickly, and we actually felt unsafe at that summer house that we went to. Very, very bad. So we are going to be playing with that tonight. No idea what's going to happen. I know Dave's not a fan of them, so obviously Dave can hold camera and see what happens. But where we are going is there's a really, really good chance that this could work. I'm going to try taking his hands off Planchette as well and see if we can get it to move on its own. And if we do that, we're going to step back. We'll pan camera around onto us so you can see we're nowhere near. We'll show you the board up close, so people can't say, oh, they faked it, blah, blah. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to see if we can get Planchette to move, because people are always there with their hands on it, but just take your hands off and just let it go. See what happens. If it moves then, years ago I went to a place in Nantwich, an old underground bunker. It's like a military museum or something like that. It's very strange. And me and my mum did a Ouija board. Now, my mum, she runs Dark Dreams Paranormal. This was maybe 15 years ago, maybe longer. And we did a Ouija board, me and my mum. And the actual board shot from under the planchette. It went about 2 foot away. Board. I was like, oh my God. We jumped up, and I know for a fact my mum couldn't do that. It was under on planchette and the board just shot off. It was unbelievable. So I do know these work, and I have had experiences them with before. So who knows what we might get, but I think it's something we need to do tonight, and who knows what can happen. But we'll just see. Yeah, cheers FAJ Music. Like I said, we just do it because we love it, and the amount of people that stop us and ask if we've ever seen out and things like that. I mean, the hospital I was at, they all believed in the paranormal, and a woman had actually killed herself, and she died across the room from mine. Even the nurses had said they'd heard footsteps walking up and down the corridor in the night. Someone's shower turns on, but it's the showers where you've got to turn the tap on, so they physically have to be turned on. And that happens every night at different times. It's wild, but these places go back to pre-World War II, very old place, Barnsley, in certain areas. A lot of activity, what site of England's worst ever mining disasters. You've seen we've been to Oaks Colliery many times. But we've got a lot going off, and it's really good. But for all of you that's joined tonight, I just want to thank you all for watching this stuff. There'll be, once I'm back online, actually on Facebook, there'll be some major updates that I'll be doing. I am replanning the website, so if you've not visited soulreaperparanormal.com, just head over there. If anyone's got any ideas, then just email it over to me, and I'll have a look at what I can do. I'm always looking for new things to add to the website to make it more interesting. If you guys want things about aliens and stuff added as separate categories, I can do that. We went about this other day with Dave. Dave's big on conspiracy theories and things like that. And there's all sorts going off, guys, all sorts. So, it's just one of them things. Hospitals, Jamie, are always a good place. Mark actually saw his first ever ghost when we went to a place in Leeds. Literally, we're in building 5 minutes, walked down a long corridor. We literally stood there, and this was where all wards were. He'd seen a bloke stood outside his room, just glancing at him, and Mark went drip white. Walks down with K 2 meters. I says, don't tell me where it was. If these go off, I'm going to ask you if that spot. Halfway that corridor, both at K2s lit up in an abandoned hospital with no power or all. I said, it was here, wasn't it? He went, yeah, at that door. And it freaked him out. I saw that RAF ghost at Church Fenton. I actually saw him with my naked eye, but Danny Wood, who was in the team at the time, she actually saw him as well in the same night, and we saw him at 2 different points. He's actually on a photo on Instagram. If you do search Soul Reaper Paranormal Instagram, you'll see that picture on there. Aeroplane hangar. I know an aeroplane hangar, Angela, so that's one place that we are going to go. Yes, Emma, well, like I said, I'm going to get off now because these guys will be on the way for me. So thank you all for joining. I'll do a couple more of these live videos because I've enjoyed talking to you guys. Maybe when I get back online, we'll do a little post about something you might want to talk about. I'll jump on and we'll just fire questions to each other and see what we come up with. Because no one's right in this game. There's no one right. People say a yellow orb means this, a red orb means that. For all you know, a red orb could be an animal. A blue orb could be a child. We don't know. No one knows what they are. Some's moisture, some's insects. People that claim a red orb's this, an enemy, they don't know that. How can they know that? It's impossible to know. It's just what people's thrown in mix. It confuses everybody because no one knows. I've asked spirits what orbs were, and I said, is that what you use to get around quickly? And they said, yeah. That don't mean that it's right. That's what I got told. I could write an essay saying Spirit said that orbs are what they fly around in. I think Carl showed me a spirit. Carl from Walking Exploring showed me a spirit that he captured at Iroids Mental Asylum. He went the day after us. And just before the spirit walks through the wall, a female, an orb shoots out first. That to me is saying that a spirit's coming. As soon as that orb appears, the woman appears straight after. It was same when we went to Church Fenton, we caught that second spirit that went at paper. He come up out of the floor, walked past, and then 5 or 6 balls of light come from behind Dave towards the camera in the exact position that that guy had walked, which for me was just his energy flowing behind him. We just don't know. You know, just don't go this way, turn back, go up, and then go back down. It just floats away, doesn't it? It's crackers. But yeah, guys, like I said, we're getting out tonight and we're going to have a good one. Like I said, when we do go live, we'll be going live on Facebook. So if you do head over to the page, you will be able to catch us there. And I believe Mark said it'll be around 8:30, 9 o'clock that we will be going live because we're going to film our intro and things like that. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all soon. It's been nice to speak to you all.